Tag, Wooten. I'm Barack.
And I'm Byron.
Today is Wednesday, December 19th, 2012, and these are your morning announcements brought to you by the TV Internship Program. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The SAT word of the day is blithesome. Do you know what it means? Yeah. Attention sophomores. This Friday, December 21st, is the last day to order your class of 2015 t-shirts. All orders must be received by the end of this week. Please see your English teacher if you did not get an order form, or you may get one in the main office. The supply of shirts is limited, so order yours now. This holiday season, you can make children feel loved. Some kids have to stay in the hospital all through the holidays. No snow, no cookies, no decorations. You can bring some happiness to them by this December by donating new coloring books and crayons or stuffed animals. These will be delivered to the patients at the Children's Hospital. There will be collection boxes in the Commons, cafeteria, front of the school, and the media center. Hurry, please donate before the 20th. Listen up, seniors. White Class of 2013 shirts are available for purchase for just $3. You heard that right. Class of 2013 shirts are on sale for only $3. See Mrs. Rice in room 161 during your lunch period or after school to buy your shirt. Stop by to get your shirt size before they are gone. And now to an NHS video.
The school store's December Super Sale continues every night this week of December 17th for every home basketball game, wrestling tournament. Just go to Wooten Commons next to the gym today from 5 to 9 p.m., tomorrow from 6 to 8 p.m., Friday from 4 to 7, and Saturday all day. Get the last-minute Christmas shopping done. Hello there, stranger. Come support the senior class of Potbellies in Rio tonight, December 19th. Hang out with your friends at Potbellies today from 5 to 9. I'll see you there. Do you want to make a difference in people's life? The National Honor Society is making a difference in our community and also in our country and also with the global neighbors across the world. Be part of something great. Applications for the National Honor Society are on the main Wooten website and will be accepted until February 1st. Don't miss out. Act now. Now to a business internship video.
I'm coasting on a dream. I'm coasting. This one's for you and me.
Attention Asian American Club members. We will be having a meeting this Wednesday, December 19th in room 184 right after school. Come to the meeting to receive information about our upcoming holiday charity event. We would very much appreciate your involvement. See you all there. Students, this is a reminder that if you are leaving school early, you must turn in your early dismissal note to the attendance office before 7:20 in the morning in order to be excused. Did you enjoy POF? Want to relive those fun memories? Buy your POF DVDs for only $5. See Mr. Jacobs in the TV studio to order today. Anyone that has ordered a POF video should stop by the TV studio and pick up their video today. The SAT word of the day is blithesome, meaning happy and merry.
The quote of the day is, remember, no man is a failure who has friends. Clarence the Angel. Please remember to walk wise and drive wise. Have a great day, Wooten.
Good morning, Wooten. Happy holidays to all of you. I hope the coming vacation for all of you, whatever that may mean, treats you well. I want to take a few minutes this morning because there are a couple of very, very important things that we need to talk about. And I'll pause just for a moment to make sure that everybody is paying attention, awake. I know it's early in the morning, as it is every day. There are two things this morning in particular that we want to make sure that you are aware of. First of all, even though there are 10 days left on either side of the winter break to this first semester, the return to school after the winter holiday will mean very quickly your receipt, students, of your academic planning cards, and you're beginning to think, as you may already, about courses for next year, unless you're a senior, of course, in which you'll be going somewhere else. So if you are currently a 9th, 10th, or 11th grader, right after the winter break, counselors will be into your English classes the week of January 7th, and we will be giving you your planning cards to begin completing your course selections for next year. And then we will see you individually in February to go over those course selections with you. Beginning actually today, if you were to go to the Wooten website, the course bulletin, which I am holding here, and I'm sort of joking, but in fact, the course bulletin, which actually looks a little like this, but this is from 2 years ago, the course bulletin will not, let me repeat, the course bulletin will not be given to you as an individual copy this year. The course bulletin is online beginning today, and you are welcome to look at it, download it, do whatever it is that you like to it, because it is available. Again, let me repeat, individual copies of this course bulletin will not be handed out to you when you get your planning cards. We will have copies available in the building if you want to borrow one or take a look at one here, but they will not be given to you to take home. So that is a change from previous years as a result of printing costs and just budget in general. So the course bulletin is available online to you. Between now and February, as I said, you want to take as much time as you can with counselors, with your teachers, with parents, with other people that you know, administrators and other staff, to talk about these courses for next year. They are all part of your graduation plan, and I hope you treat these selections with the diligence that they are due. We always stress that there is a balance between the number of honors and AP classes that you sign up for and other activities that you are involved in, both in school and out of school. So this is a decision that needs to be taken very seriously and done wisely. We encourage you, again, as we do every year, to go to the Montgomery County website under graduation requirements, under the section for students, and look at your 4-year plan, especially if you are an underclassman, and make sure that the courses that you have taken last year, this year, and plan to take next year all fit together into something that works for you in terms of what you plan to do after high school, whether that is, as is in most cases, college for 90-some% of you, but the armed services and other apprenticeships and other programs are available as well. And again, we are available in counseling to talk about that with you. If you are a 9th and 10th grade, this is important because you need to begin looking around and thinking about what you are most interested in, the courses that you are better in, whether that's perhaps math, science, technology, or the humanities. You obviously don't have to make any decisions now, but this is an ongoing process that we encourage you to continue to think about in terms of your strengths and aptitudes, what you are good at. If you're in 11th grade, this is a critical year for you in the sense that colleges and employers are going to look at this year or your academic record through this junior year especially closely as well as your GPA, but this is a critical year for you to do as well as you can. Take some time to look at Naviance, which is the resource that we encouraged all students to use as they begin to think about various schools, various training programs, majors after high school. Use the career planning tool and look at majors that you may be interested in. But Naviance is a resource that you should be using as often as you can. If you are unclear about Naviance or have not logged in a while or forgot your login credentials, visit the counselor or Mrs. Hitchcock in the Career Center. She can help you as well. I want you just to make you aware very quickly, and then I'm going to talk for a minute about the PSAT, and your teachers will hand your results back to you, assuming that you took the test a couple of months ago in October. I want to make you aware just a couple of things that are that Wooten does as a school to both to help you today, tomorrow, and towards graduation. Montgomery County Schools has a free SAT prep that's available on the website. If you go on to the Montgomery County Public Schools website, montgomerycountyschoolsmd.org, and type in SAT prep, that will come up, and use your Wooten student ID for both your username and password to get free help for the SAT. Obviously, if you just heard Barack read the SAT word of the day, which means happy and merry, and again to all of you. Keep your, so we do that around the school. Keep your math notes together. Keep them handy until the end of the semester, especially for Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2. They will come in handy as you begin preparing for finals. Read as often as you can. I know that's not a favorite for some folks, but it is a tremendously valuable thing to do. Participate in summer reading when it comes up at the end of the year. Attend lunchtime tutoring if you need extra help in your department, or you are welcome also to come for study skills to room 108 during lunch for staff that is there every day. Get engaged in the school by participating in an extracurricular program, whether that's on an athletic team, theater, music, the arts. Join a club or create a club on your own if you find a faculty member that will sponsor you. Review the course bulletin that's now online. Find out what's right for you, as we've already talked about. Try to relax. I know there's a lot of stress on a daily basis around the building, but it is good to try to keep your stress level as low as you can and have confidence in yourself. Wooten students always do pretty well and continue to do well, and will always will. Keep your notes from your subjects handy so that you can look at them as needed. Be a friend to a friend. If there's somebody that you feel is not feeling well or is struggling in some way, you can make referrals in the Counseling Services Office. There are forms available to the Students Assistance Program. Again, the unfortunate recent episode in Newtown, Connecticut points out the need to stay in touch with people, try to treat them well. We are all a community, and it is important for all of us to help each other out, both academically, emotionally, and socially. Now, let me talk for just a minute about the PSAT that you are about to get back. It will look like this. These are your, this is called Score Report Plus, and it is sent to us by the College Board for anyone that had taken the test. The Score Report Plus that you will receive, and hopefully you will if you filled in the information correctly, is going to give you a whole host of information, and I'm not going to take the time to go over it all now. I do want to make just some simple references here just for a basic understanding. Similar to the SAT, the Scholastic Aptitude Test, that most of you, if not all, will take sometime in the spring of your junior year and or senior year if you decide to take it more than once. There are 3 subtests on the PSAT. Again, P standing for preliminary. This is a practice or beginning test before you take the regular SAT. They are very closely aligned in terms of the format, the types of questions, the strategies that you should use. It is never recommended on the SAT that you guess. You are penalized on the SAT for questions that you guess and get wrong, different than the ACT, which we also encourage you to take in your junior year, because the ACT just checks your content knowledge. If you guess and get it wrong, you get it wrong. On the SAT, if you guess and get it wrong, then again, you're penalized. It is better if you absolutely do not know a question to leave it blank. Okay? There are strategies to taking the PSAT and the SAT that you can get help with, even if you take practice questions online, again, on the MCPS website as an example, or a course, or a book from Barnes & Noble or any other bookstore if you choose to go that route. But some practice before you take the SAT is helpful. There are 3 subtests: critical reading, mathematics, and writing. Your scores on the PSAT are 2-digit numbers. For instance, critical reading, your score may be a 51. If you add a 0 at the end of that, you would have your score on the SAT. So a subtest score of 50 translates to an SAT score of 500. Your scores on the PSAT are from 20 to 80. On the SAT, they would be 200 to 800. So if you got what is considered a perfect score, although you would not have to answer every question right to get a perfect score, because you could leave several blank. I know that may be hard to understand, but again, it is based on how many questions you answer with a minimum number of answers correct to get your 80 if you got a perfect score on a subtest. So either an 80 or an 800 on the PSAT or the SAT would translate to times 3 to a 2400. If your scores are anywhere in the 50s or 60s, then especially for the PSAT, that is a pretty respectable score for a practice test. You could expect to do reasonably similarly. That probably doesn't sound right, but you could probably expect to do fairly close on the SAT if your scores are in the 50s or 60s on the PSAT. So if you add your 3 subtests together and then add a 0, you would have some sense of what your SAT score would be like. The other part of this that I'm not going to get into here because it would take too long, and I think it would be too detailed to do on the air here, is to look at your individual questions at the bottom. If you go online on the College Board and enter what is all the way at the bottom here, and you can't see it, but notice where my finger is on the score sheet, there is an online code that is for you only. If you go to the College Board, go to the PSAT, and there are instructions down here how to do this, down at the bottom, collegeboard.org/quickstart. Enter your online code. It will give you your PSAT results, specifically to you, with each question, how you did, and an explanation of why you did not get right, or why you got right that particular question. So I encourage you to do that. Use the PSAT scores other than just looking at the score, turning to your neighbor and saying, oh, I got a so-and-so. This is a valuable test for you to look at in terms of where you are in high school in your curriculum. If you are a freshman, obviously you will take this again next year, and Montgomery County will pay for it. If you are a junior and you did particularly well, you will automatically, your scores will be entered in the National Merit Scholarship Program, and you might qualify as a semifinalist or finalist, which would entitle you to some money and scholarships for college. So again, take a look at the bulletin online. Begin to think about your courses for next year. I hope you did well on the PSAT, and I also especially hope that you had a wonderful Hanukkah, if that's what you celebrate, that you have a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Please stay well and be healthy, and we will see you in 2013 for what will be the end of first semester, preparation for finals, and the beginning of second semester of your year. Thanks a lot. Appreciate your time.